Well, 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 the girls are back in town. That's right, the Silverbulletday is a Kentucky Oaks prep race for the first Friday in May for the 3-year-old fillies, right? Their version of the Derby, of course. And the Silverbulletday is race number 9 on the card at Fairgrounds tomorrow. Just a great card over at Fairgrounds with the LeCompte, the Derby prep race. So we're going to take a look at the Silverbulletday. There's a field of 8 3-year-old girls in the house. Remember, we have full card tip sheets for Fairgrounds. They're $20. Email us at speedking24@yahoo.com. It's Friday evening. I'm a little behind the 8 ball on this particular race, but let's dive right in and let's not get too far distracted. Well, the Silverbulletday is race number 9 on the card, 150,000 going a mile and 70. These 3-year-old gals are pretty sassy for sure. And somebody's going to get 20 points, 10 points, 6, 4, and 2 towards the Kentucky Oaks. Now, there's 2 horses in here that Kenny McPeek is training, okay? Now, we all know that Kenny McPeek does very well with young horses, particularly fillies, okay? He has the number 2 horse, I believe, that's right, Golden Gamble, right? 7-2 on the morning line. He's got his boy, Brian Hernandez Jr. up, and this one's by Land Band, right? Very nice. 3 starts, 1 first, 1 second, and 1 third, right? Has some stake experience, started this one off at a mile and 16 back there in October. Second race, a mile and 16. Third race, a mile and 70. So when you take your 2-year-old baby 2 turns the first time, that tells you something about how precocious the horse is. So the number 2 horse, Golden Gamble, is one of 2 Kenny McPeek's horse. The other one is a number 6 horse, Gowells Delight, or Goswell's Delight. Is 8-1 on the morning line. That's very attractive to me. This one is by Practical Joke on the back end by Indian Charlie, Kenny McPeek. The other Hernandez is in the orange, C. Hernandez, 1 start, 1 win. Broke her maiden, Goswell Delight, the number 6, broke her maiden December 26, 23 days ago at 14-1 across Fairgrounds. Did it nicely. It was a field of 8. She sat in the 4th spot, waded into the top of the lane, and drew off by 5. Earned beautiful speed figure. Only thing, if you can knock her, she's back in 23 days, but I'm going to defer to Kenny McPeek on this and think he knows what he's doing because he's Kenny McPeek. So, to me, with the trainer's connections, young horses, it's fillies. We know how good Kenny is with fillies. See Torpedo Anna, okay? One of my top pick in here is going to be Kenny McPeek's, the number 6 horse, because I'm going to always side with the value, okay? The number 6, Goswell or Gall's Delight, is 8-1, and the 2 horse is 7-2, Golden Gamble. So I'm going to put number 6 as my top pick. 1 is Kenny McPeek. 2 is the value of the 2 McPeeks. Does that make sense? If I got to risk my $2, then I want the value for sure. Okay, so my top pick is the Kenny McPeek runner, Gowells Delight for sure. The other Hernandez is in the orange. By Practical Joke, they took this horse a mile and 16 in our very first start, which tells you they already knew she was pretty good, because typically you don't start your babies out going a mile and 16. Break her maiden at 6 furlong, then you move them up as they, get more experience. So the number 6 in this year's Silverbulletday, Kenny McPeek. Number 6, Gowells Delight. Our second pick, well, I'm going to have Kenny McPeek running second, right? I like both of his horses in here. The number 2, with his boy up, Brian Hernandez Jr. Golden Gamble, 7-2 on the morning line, by Land Band, has stake experience, ran second behind Her Laugh, who's a very nice filly in the Untappable Stakes over there on the 21st of December, back in 28 days. This one's been across this track, been in a stake race already, got some experience more than the other stablemate, and is 7-2 and it's not a bad price. So our second pick is Golden Gamble. I'm happy with just two of them in here. Both McPeaks, the 6 and the 2, the 2 and the 6, okay? So a 6-2 for us in that order. Our third pick, maybe the horse to beat. Simply Joking, right? Beckman's doing the conditioning. Torres is in the arms. This one is by Practical Joke, right? Just like the number 6 horse is by Practical Joke. Well, the number 3, Simply Joking, is 3-1, the morning line favorite. And broke her maiden in a stake race, so she should be favorite. I mean, when you take your baby to a stake race to break her maiden and she does it, you gotta love her, okay? In a lot of ways. Hate the price at 5-2. Remember, she only went 6 furlongs. So the big question surrounding the number 3 is, can she go 2 turns? You never bet a horse to do something that they haven't done already. That's why we got the number 3 as our third pick. Our fourth pick to round out our super is the number 5, Brad Cox running California Sunset with Joel Rosario, Quality Road, Malibu Moon. Got some stake experience, comes out of that same race as Golden Gamble did, for sure. Who also started her race in a maiden race, for sure. And we'll use the number 5 at 8-1, or at 5-1 underneath for sure. All right. So there it is. Silverbulletday. Everybody's Oaks dreaming. For us, it's Kenny McPeak, Kenny McPeak. 6, 2, 3, 5, just like that. You can go ahead and box it up. I'm not. I'm just going to use the 6 and 2, 2 and 6 in my pick 3s, pick 4s, and pick 5s for sure. Stay classy, y'all. Have a great day. The girls are back in town. For sure. McPeak, McPeak. Who's better with babies than McPeak? Particularly fillies. How about Torpedo Anna? See her for an example.